a like. Good start to the evening. Test, test. All right, mic is on. It's been a long day, a very long day, but we made it. We are here, and it is time to the daily grind of kanji. Let's do it. Ooh, man, I look kind of hobo-ish. My hair is just kind of messed up. Hat on. Game face on. Let's do it. And here we go.
県庁の庁
Let's go back to white ink for now. Mm-hmm.
か果たす果てる果て
I don't know about oh, I got it. Okay, cool. That was a tough one.
Tono, dono, ten, den.
Mm-hmm. Choi さん、こんばんは。おー、相撲見てんのすごいね。相撲は見たことないね。
来、頼む、頼る
Momo, you're here. I was like, there's literally no way Momo was gonna be here at this time. I knew Choice was awake because I messaged the Discord and he responded, but I was like, Momo's probably gone by now. She's passed out. I know Nope is in Universal Studios Japan right now, so he's having a blast.
地置く 法律の律 険しい剣
So how's y'all's day today?
複雑の複
My day was pretty chill. I had work and went to the gym after, watched some basketball. It was a very typical weekday. But I got stuck on the phone. I had to call. Oh, actually, speaking of, I'm gonna answer this phone real quick. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, we're back. Sorry about that, guys. Hard worker Fahad. It's not really hard work. I'm trying to get like reservations and stuff like that, and it's a nightmare, man. Everyone's trying to go and do stuff, so it becomes difficult. Choi-san, いい日だったの? よかったね. What about you, Mama? How's your day?
民、民。一般の班。
一般の班. General. Generally.
小、焼く、焼ける。
Mm-hmm. Yakiniku, right? My favorite little thing. Nothing like it. Oh, okay. Oh, so did you finish graduating? Is it all done? Ah, やっぱユニバーでしょ、のっぺさん。あ、ちなみに今日の飲み物。Mountain Dew です。
総理大臣の総。
Mm-hmm.
こう、今日、香り。
Apparently our online graduation at 6 on the 29th, but I don't think you're not gonna go. Man, my parents would never have let me like not go. チョコエッグ、いいね。Chocolate egg.
義務教育の無。
Here's an example of a duo sentence. ボールをこっちに投げて then put some kanji on this. Oh, okay. It's online though. Yeah, I guess online does sound kind of boring. It kind of sucks, but graduation is sad. It's boring for sure, but I don't know about sad. I think parents get all happy and stuff, so it's whatever. Sorry, that was random. Hey, I haven't really had experience with Duolingo Japanese, so it's good insight to see like how they structure sentences and stuff.
越、超える、越す。
Hmm.
疑、疑う。
Oh, I haven't seen this in a while. Hmm? I think that's right. One more time. Gimon, like question, doubt. Yeah, I think that's right. Nice. Look at us making progress, guys.
低、低い。
Te hikui, low. Ah, mother. Oops. I was about to go one step too far for YouTube there. Taz, konbanwa. I'll just be passive listening today. Sounds good, man. I appreciate you dropping in.
実、実る。猫。
Nico. Cat.
泥棒の棒。
泥 Dorobo no bo. Stick. Guys, tomorrow I'm going to. Oh, by the way, guys, just a heads up. Tomorrow I'll be going. My birthday's actually on Monday, FYI. So tomorrow I'm driving up to Austin with some friends just to get some dinner, kind of hang out for a little bit. So I probably won't be streaming tomorrow. But just wanted to let you guys know that I'm going to go to a ramen shop and it's going to be freaking awesome for dinner. Yeah. Choice, it is a party in the house. Now you got the regular group here. My birthday, yep, June 28th. Getting older and older. I can feel the calcium leaving my bones.
学科の科
Gakkano ka. Field of study, your birthday. Thanks, Choice-san. It's still, yeah, it's gonna be on Monday, so a couple of days away. But I'm pretty excited. I'm not excited about the birthday. I'm excited about getting some ramen. I haven't had ramen in like a year plus because of COVID. And then, of course, Hawaii in a couple of weeks, which should be pretty cool. Appreciate you, Momo. You guys are so nice, making me feel all good.
折り節折る
Fold, origami, 骨折. Thank you. ありがとう。皆さん優しいね。
こう洗い荒れる
こう洗い荒れる。ラーメン楽しみです。じゃあ忘れないうちにお誕生日でとうたりとか。ありがとう、テハスさん。ラーメン、そうだね。なんかさ、ここの陣屋っていうラーメン屋さんなんだけど、ここ、味噌ラーメンもあるんだけど、俺は鶏肌ラーメンが一番好きだね。チキンラーメン。めちゃくちゃ美味しい。ここの。Check out the Discord. You can see my shit kanji writing full strength, full speed. They got a Jinya in Vancouver? That's awesome. I love Jinya, man. This is how I write kanji when I'm taking notes. This is Mandarin, though. Minasan, 見てください。Taz さんの漢字を。いや、でも、これ、ノートでメモってるでしょ？俺も全然こうなんだけど、でもこれより悪いと思う、俺は。メモってるとき。面白いね。That's pretty cool. Taz, the fact that it's Mandarin, I think is really cool, to be honest with you. I like their chicken ramen too. Yeah, I think, I would guess it's the same, Taz, just because I didn't realize how big they were. Let's find out how many Jinya there are. Alright, let's check. Jinya ramen location. Yeah, I learned a lot today. That's awesome. Wow, there's a lot of... Oh my god, there's 41 Jinya ramen? That's crazy. I didn't realize there was... I thought it was like a Texas ramen shop. Wow. Yes, sir. So the one I'm going to is going to be right. Look how many there are in Houston and Austin. That's crazy, right? It's a lot of ramen. Oh, that's the Houston one. So I'm going to go to this one. Pretty excited. Choi-san, you should. For sure. Ramen. Ramenを食べた時はいい感じがあります. Choi-san, there's a couple of things I could fix, but it depends on what exactly you were trying to say. So, if you were to put that sentence in English, what were you trying to say exactly? Because it's like structurally correct. No, so it's structurally like I can see the flow where it's going, but there's some grammatical things we can adjust to make it sound a little more natural. So pretty, yeah, Momo. And to be honest, I know you mentioned that you have kind of a bit of a sensitive stomach and stuff like that, but the chicken broth that they use. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Wait, never mind. You're halal. Shoot. I wonder if there's like a halal. There's gotta be. Tokyo or not Tokyo. Toronto is too big of an international city to not have halal options, so there's gotta be like a halal ramen spot there. We're gonna find you one. We will. Man, I used to be halal from like all the way up to like 18, 19 years old. Whew! Fish sandwiches from McDonald's was the only thing I could have. Can you explain what halal exactly is? Yeah, so it's like no. So halal is like a way of preparation of meat. So like I mean, have you heard of kosher before? Like for what Jewish people have? Is it a it's kind of like that. It's like the Islamic version of that, where the animal is blessed. It's slaughtered a specific way, so the blood is drained and there's no impurities left in there, stuff like that. No. So we're allowed to eat beef, chicken, everything. We can't eat pork, and we can't eat carnivorous animals. So like I can't eat like I don't know. So here's something funny. I don't eat pork. I'm not halal anymore though, but I still don't eat pork. And I try to follow the food rules as much as I can. But I completely forgot that we're not allowed to eat carnivorous animals. And so when I was in Japan, I ate bear meat, and I'm pretty sure like that's not allowed. So I showed my mom. I was like, "Hey, check this out! I ate bear meat." And she's like, "What the hell? Why'd you eat bear meat? You're not supposed to eat that." And so she was pretty. She kind of let me have it. The no beef thing, by the way, Taz, that's probably like a Hindu thing, whereas Muslims were like the no Muslims, and I think Jewish people too are like no pork. Yeah, I mean, I know I'm like mostly doing just live streams now, guys. But just for your information, I have a whole library of youtube.com/Fahad in Japan of videos of me kind of adventuring and doing life in Japan. So I gotta divide these up by you see how they're all it's just a giant. I wish there was a way to divide up live streams versus uploads, But like here's my bear video, eating bear meat in Japan. So back in the day, I did a lot of vloggings and stuff like that. I munch on animals. Yeah, me too. Me too, Momo. I can't stop. I'm sorry. God, I hate that guy. Japanese man, Yuta. Pretentious. Yeah, you know what I will say? Yuta's content it tends to be very well researched and interesting, but I definitely can see where the pretentious vibe comes in from. I really like Kimono Mom. I think she's really funny and adorable with her little daughter. I like You can see here my videos that I watch. I like Abroad in Japan. I like Paolo from Tokyo. I really like Tokidoki Traveler. Who else do I like? Yeah, I'm not a big Japanese YouTube watcher. Thanks, Choi-san. I'm not a big fan of. He's always criticizing people and talking about how people should learn Japanese with him. Yeah, he's always advertising his Japanese lessons. I can't knock the hustle. But yeah, I'm not like a subscriber of his or like a watcher. Not to say I definitely watch some of his videos. Some of his, like I said, some of his content is just you see the title like, oh shit, I'm actually interested in this, so let me watch it. But and I really like how he goes out and gets responses from people. I think that's pretty cool. But I can see Taz, what you mean by like being a little pretentious. He definitely has a little bit of that vibe.
手低い 祝い祝週
Oh shoot. Celebrate. You can move videos of different playlists. Yeah, choice. I did sort them a little bit, but maybe it's just the way I browse YouTube. Like I browse by just going to people's YouTube page and then going to their upload list where it just lists all of them in chronological order. And so when I look at mine that way, it's just flooded with my live streams. So I wish there was like a filter that you could be like live versus actual uploads, you know? But it's whatever. As long as people find the content interesting, I'm good.
かに
かにこれは荷物の荷でしょ Nice.
寝坊の坊
寝坊のあ違う寝坊の坊 Ask Japanese with Kathy Cat? Oh, I'm not sure about her. Let's take a look. Ask Japanese. Is this her? Oh, there she is. Kathy Cat. Oh, she's got the full-on gal vibe going on, huh? Wow. I didn't realize she was just a white person. It's amazing how she got the Japanese vibe down in those pictures.
Bango no go.
Bango no go.
賛成の賛
Sansei no san. Agree.
許す今日
Yurusu kyo. Allow. Forgive.
Nomu kitsu
Nomu kitsu. This is kissaten no kitsu でしょ? I'm gonna get a little bigger. This kanji is kind of hard to write for me. Oh shit. This is a quite bit. I can't speak. This kanji is a little tough for me to write because the balance on this one is pretty damn tough. So if you look like typically with kanji, they have their top and bottom tends to be on it's at least somewhat of an even type of level. But if you look here, the top of this part, you guys can't even see because there's no cursor on there. Great. Let me draw it out. Do you see how in this kanji, this part goes above and then this part goes below? That makes it pretty damn hard to draw this kanji well and balanced, for me at least. So this is one of those tough ones for me.
どう働く
Oh my god, I just went through an entire mini little explanation and I forgot my transition. Shit! My bad, guys. Damn it. You can see it now though, right?
含めるがん
But yeah, so what I was saying was, on this kanji right here, nomu kitsu, the reason this kanji is kind of hard for me, because it's like literally 4 different pieces put together, right? Like, it's hard to make this like, if I wrote something like watashi, it tends to be the case that the kanji, the top level and the bottom level, there tends to be like a little bit of a pattern. This one, there's so much stuff going on. This part, it goes over the top. This part comes at the bottom. And instead of making like a squarish shape, it's more of like a rectangular shape as far as the width goes. It's quite hard to write this kanji well for me. So this is definitely one of the ones that gives me a little bit of trouble. Like I know I know how to write it. I know everything, but the balance for this kanji is particularly hard for me.
はい破れる
Mother.
ほう離す離れる
Release.
Yameru G
Yameru G. Resign. Word. Nice. I feel that way about Su. Yeah, that's another tough one. It's tough because from what I've seen, this kanji, it's hard because this part right here, this part, both of these lines, this part and this part, touch the base right here. So when you write it, you got to be like, see how this part's touching? And then you got to make this part touch. And then you got to also write it to where it doesn't become too long. And that's where I think it gets kind of hard. You got to kind of scrunch it up a little bit. Make sure the bottom line's longer. Then you got to make sure this is wide. And the stem is a little shorter. And like that. It's quite tough. The squish thread is odd. Yeah, exactly, Joyce. I totally agree with you.
京都風の風
Fu, prefecture.
見る感
Miru-kan. Okay. All right. Kanko, miru. Tough one.
像作る
Zo, tsukuru. I think this is... Yes. And the way I remember this is I remember Jinzo Ningen, which is android. And the reason I know this is because of Dragon Ball Z. Jinzo Ningen.
レン、寝る。
Ren Neru. Okay. No. Nice. Saksen o neru. Plan. Plan a strategy. Renzoku. Renshu. Renzoku 違うな。練習だ。
棒、暴く。
暴く。暴力。Violent. 暴力 means violence. 暴力 done is like gang, yakuza type stuff. So that's kind of interesting. Haven't I gone back and watched those in Japanese? Oh my god, choice. So I am an avid believer of watching anime in Japanese. But in my opinion, the one anime for me, and this might be because I watched it from like childhood age, that is passable in both English and Japanese is Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z and stuff. I thought the voice actors did an amazing job for all the characters, and again, I know that has a bit of the fact that we kind of grew up with it has a bit to do with it. But one thing that gets lost in translation, and I think I've talked about this on the stream before. One thing that gets lost on translation is like the accents that the characters have and the speaking styles in Japanese that aren't translatable into English. Like for example, when you watch Dragon Ball Z in English, Goku sounds like just like a typical goofy hero, but in the actual Dragon Ball series in Japanese, he has like a country bumpkin type, super inakabochi vibe to him, the way he talks. So it's very childlike. It's very country. It's very like quote unquote disrespectful, casual, and not disrespectful as like in the sense of insulting. It's disrespectful in the sense that like he'll be talking to like Zen Osama, which is like the supreme god of all 7 universes or whatever, and he'll be talking to him like he's the same status level. He doesn't care about that stuff because he's just like a little mountain kid, and that's like an endearing fact about him. But that stuff can't be translated into English because he'd be just like, like a Tennessee kid or Arkansas kid with an accent, and it would just sound ridiculous if he had like a country accent in English, So that's one of those things that once you learn Japanese and you watch it, you're like, oh, I kind of understand where it's coming from, and it's really interesting. So watching anime in Japanese, I think really, or even reading manga in Japanese, really kind of gives the characters another layer when it comes to their personality. It's really interesting.
触る、触れる、食。
触る、触れる、食。touch. Oh, did you hear that pop? I'm not sure if that came in the camera. Took a load off my shoulders there.
比べる、比。
That's just ugly, man. Compare.
残る、残。
Nokoru. Zan. Remain. Has no much regular American that finds a language interesting. I want to learn different languages, Chinese, Japanese. Oh, so you actually had to choose between Chinese and Japanese for yourself, huh, Choice? It's a tough choice, man. Oh, that is too many choices. That's a tough choice. But I'm glad you chose Japanese, man. I think Japanese is it's a really cool language to know. I guess business wise, economically, or whatever the case may be, sheer numbers, Chinese has an advantage, right? Just because of how the economy of China is booming, there's so much trade and stuff like that. But it's just, I don't know. And this might be me being biased because I chose to learn Japanese and I love it. But there's just something about the Japanese language that I truly enjoy, you know?
旗、木、
Machine.
岩、岩、
Iwa gun. Rock. Oh, I see. I'm guessing it was a type. Ah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
どう働く
Do hataraku. Work. What? Son of a gun. I keep forgetting these lines. Like, well, I guess I did kind of have it, right? Oh no, I'm gonna give myself that.
いい衣
Damn, I haven't seen this kanji in a long time. Kuromo. Sometimes I do wish I was not born as Japanese because it seems like all other people that watch anime and stuff have this drive to learn the language, understand it. Futoi yubi. Oh, okay. You fat fingered it. Is that what you're saying? Whereas for me, I'm lazy and don't have the drive. Taz, that's an interesting point, but honestly, you'd be. I'm not sure how much experience you have with people that actually watch anime and stuff like that, but you'd be very surprised at the number of people that watch anime, but they don't actually try to learn the language. Like, I think it's one of those. It's one of those avenues that introduces people to the language, but the case still is that most people don't take the effort to learn it. Like, I think the people that actually learn the language are people that are interested in language learning, if that makes any sense. So, like, they might get introduced to Japanese because of anime, but it's weird how they don't. As long as there's subtitles, most of the time they're satisfied with understanding the content, and they might be interested in the culture a little bit, but the language learning part involves a lot of work, and I think that's just like if people's priority is anime, then a lot of times the study part kind of falls through the cracks for them, you know? Yeah, you know that might honestly be the case because from my experience, right? Because when I was in college, I was also, I was like a unofficial member of the anime club in the sense that like I wasn't like a paying member, but a couple of my buddies were officers, and sometimes I'd go just to support them and stuff. And people that like anime tend to, for the generally speaking, right? And in my experience, of course, they tend to kind of stick together with other anime learners and not necessarily Japanese people. Language learners will seek out Japanese speakers to actually talk to them who may also like anime, if that makes any sense. So people that just like anime, the majority will stick together in their own group and not really care about meeting and interacting with Japanese people. But the ones that actually want to learn the language, along with people that are just interested in Japanese language in general, they're the ones that you might encounter as language learners and have more proficiency. Yutaka, yukata. Ifuku.
はい破れる
Hai, yabureru. hell am I doing? Failure. Defeat. I like all aspects of Japanese. The culture is fascinating. The language is so different. Yeah. No, I totally agree with you, Choice. Taiwanese guy at work and he understands Japanese quite well. Oh, that's interesting. You know, there's even in my time in living in Japan, the majority of the people that are Japanese foreign learners of Japanese that go to like language school tend to be East Asian people. Like you'll see Filipinos, you'll see Chinese, Korean, Vietnamese, and then the smaller amount is like American or Canadian or something. So, it's cool. I'm not surprised that the Taiwanese person knows Japanese or at least can understand it, but it's always cool, I think, when you see somebody that is not a Japanese person that can speak Japanese. At least for me, it is. I love seeing when somebody's like a non-Japanese speaker of Japanese.
Sai, toru.
No. Saiten, take up. Gather. Saishu, saiten, greeting.
So, futa.
So. Futa. Okay. Futae. Futa. Futae. Futa. How do I say twins again? Futago? Is it just futago? Futago, right, okay. Futae, I think, just means double eyelids. And I'm trying to see if that's the same one as this one. Oh, shit, I spelled it wrong. Futae. Come on, man. Oh, I guess the reading for that is this? That's kind of strange. Interesting. I might have to look into that a little bit.
Sui, fuku.
Sui. Fuku. Okay, this means to suck. Inhale. Oh, motherfucker. I can't get these right for some reason. Sui fuku. And in fact, it means blow, breathe. Oh, what the hell is happening? For some reason, you know what'll happen? Is I will go weeks, sometimes months, like nailing kanji. And then something happens that suddenly my brain mixes them up and I get stuck on them. Like, I didn't get this kanji wrong for like 2-3 months straight. And then suddenly now I've been getting it wrong for 3 days straight. Like, I don't understand what's going on.
Suku, kyu.
Learning is a weird process, man. Let me just tell you that. You're going to have good days and bad days. Jesus, it's hot as hell in my room today. Teki, kataki, kanawanai. The enemy. Suteki. 疲れてるので。そうかな。でもさ、今ちょっと元気だと思ってるんだけどね。昨日はすごく疲れてたんだけど、今日はなんかマシ。多分金曜日だから明日仕事ないしなって感じで、ハッピーだな。なのに間違ってる。So annoying.
週、10、習う。
週、10、習う。 練習習うこゆえにこゆえに事故 accident ゆえに therefore. Can you guys hear my voice clearly, by the way? I adjusted some mic settings because I had to restart my software, and I don't know how it's coming out on the other end. How's the camera and the voice sound? QB no B O. No. QB no B O tail. It's good. All right. Thank God. So Taz, how's your day been, man? You work too, right? I think you're like not in school, but you're working age, right? 全部いいの？ああ、よかった。ありがとう、チョイスさん。暑っ。
起きる
起きる wake up. 反抗的の抗。反抗的の抗 resist 疲れた。今日は結構忙しかったですね。そうなんだ。タスさんはどんな仕事やってるの？ resist it's a little iffy, so I'm gonna say hard.
書書く
right. You know what's cool about writing on an iPad is that I can draw a line, and then freehand it's kind of like weird, right? But if I hard press at the end of the line, it'll smooth it out for me. Pretty nice, right? Look at that. Like if I can make a circle and then hard press, and it'll turn into a perfect circle. So then I can just do like see? Pretty neat, huh? カスタマーサービスみたいな仕事。あ、そうなんだ。いやー、それは疲れるよね。なんか、今の仕事の前、今の仕事の前の仕事は、教師だったんだけど、その前には Apple Store で、普通の店員として働いてたんだけど、やっぱりカスタマーサービスはマジで疲れるよね。図書館。One thing that's hard, one thing that's hard to keep in mind, I think, for secondary language learners, and choice, I think this is specifically something you might have to keep in mind, and I'm sure you have been, but it's like the difference between, like, for example, here, you see this kanji, of course it's kaku, which is like the onyomi, but the kunyomi is also sho. But sometimes we forget that it's sho, not sho. Right? So it's not toshokan, it's toshokan. And that's something that I feel like learning kanji and learning onyomi and kunyomi specifically it's helped me be better about pronouncing words properly, but it's still kind of hard. But it's important to keep in mind, I think. うわ、まあきつかったね。楽しかったけど大変だったね。そうだね。まあね。いろんな人、お客さんが来てたんだけど、だから、なんか、ちょっとタスさんの疲れてる気持ちはわかると思う。お疲れお疲れ。 今日驚く。今日驚く。Surprise. This is another kanji that I freaking hate writing because it just becomes so gigantic. Yes, very hard to remember not to. Yeah, I agree. That's why it's kind of like you really got to make a conscious effort of it. See, fuck that up. Still kind of shitty, but whatever. I give up. For the sake of time, we're gonna 19 strokes. What is that one? What in tarnation is that? Kiru, is that kick? Dude, if you think 19 strokes is bad, we've got some tough ones around here. But let me show you this one. This one is, look at this one. I don't know if this is how many strokes this is exactly, but let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This might be one thing. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 strokes. I think that's 20. I'm like really bad at stroke counting. There's some tough ones out there, man, for sure. How many is this Odoroku kanji? Let's find out. Oh, it says right here. "22 strokes. Look at that. Get out of here, man. Oh, Hector-san, konnichiwa. So yeah, some of these stroke, and you know what's crazy about stroke orders choice is that you'll have a kanji that you'll look at it and you're like, okay, this is not bad at all. Like this is a kanji by itself, right? And then this is a kanji by itself. Ah, that's super ugly. Hello. I'm sorry, I just keep messing up here. These are two kanjis by themselves separately. I think this is what's this? K? Yeah, this is K. And then like sonke no K, like respect. And then this is what is this? Uma? Yeah, this is Uma. So it's like respect and I'm gonna double check because I don't want to be wrong here. Yeah, Uma. So it's like two separate kanjis by themselves, but together they just form this ball of just annoyingness with all their strokes. Oh, すごいな。書いてみようかな。Hector さんは初めてだね。ようこそ Fahad in Japan のライブで。Okay, let's check this stroke order and write this down real quick. Ball of annoyingness. お願いします Hector さん。What in the hell? There's no way people write this, bro. Come on. Do people actually write this ridiculousness? And look, you can see, again, you can see individual kanji that you know. Tree, can, tree. And then there's this little cap thing. This is the little thing in the middle is the only thing I haven't seen before. So let's try and write this thing. I'm going to try and write this. Actually, you know what? I can't because I don't know the left side middle part. Let's take a look at the stroke order. Can, tree, little cap thing. This is where I get confused. So, oh. すごいね。書いてみようか。Try one more time. I gotta get the flow going. なんで手なんかおかしいな今日は。はい。最初から始めます。 Is it 2 lines on each side? No, it's just 1 line on each side. And then you close it. And then you do this, and then that. Uttoshi. Yeah, it is depressing. 書けいるかな、どうやろうな。てか多分みんな普通にひらがなで書くと思うんだけどね。合ってたかな、もう一度ちょっと確認します。書き順。よし。can, tree, tree. Yep, and then that weird thing. Close it off. 7. Okay, yeah, we did it. Let's try it one more time, a little faster. Look at that, we did it. We can write it now.確かに確かに。あ、のっぺさん今ハリーポッター乗ってきたの？羨ましいな。てかさ、俺とUSJ にも行ったことあるし、アメリカのユニバーサル・スタジオズも行ったことあるんだけど、なんか日本語のハリー・ポッターのライはなかなか面白かった。ヘクターさんってアメリカ人ですか？今日驚く。よし。
水、服。
出た。さっき間違ったやつが。マリオカート？言って、のっぺさん。あと写真撮って。ディスコードにアップしてな、写真を。あ、アメリカ人なんだ。いいね。俺テキサスなんだけど、ヘクトルさんはどこですか？株式会社の株、州。株式会社の株。なんか、忘れたかも。何？忘れた。惜しかったな、でも。ストック、株。アリゾナなんだ。いいね。ヘクトルさんは日本語うまいね。どれぐらい勉強してるの？ちょっと遠いな。まあでもテキサス広いからさ、遠いって言ってもなんか場所によるよね。なんか俺サンアントニオなんだけど、サンアントニオから運転していくともう多分12時間ぐらいかかるね。でもエルパソとかから行くとそんなに遠くないか。いやでもすごいと思う、ヘクトルさんは。今のっぺさんがUSJ の写真ディスコードにアップしたんだけど、いいね。玄関の玄。玄関の玄。ミステリー、玄関。世紀の木。あ、yes。記録でしょ？これか。ナイス。俺ですか？俺は今、サンアントニオ。テキサスのサンアントニオに住んだけど、そうだね。うん。ちなみにそんな丁寧語を使わなくていいよ、ヘクトルさん。Hey, choice. We all gotta start somewhere, man. That's the thing about language learning that I love, right? And this is the example I always use. Language learning is the only like skill that you can be studying for years and years and years, and a 5-year-old can just fucking school you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not the case with math. That's not the case with science. With any other field, language is the one skill where I've been studying Japanese now for 10 years, and there's still I'll have conversations with like 5-year-old Japanese kids when I'm visiting my girlfriend's like family's house or whatever, and then they're obviously it's their native tongue, so they run circles around me. So it's one of those abilities that's always gonna keep you humble and just hopefully motivated if you take that type of if you take that type of feeling in a positive way, right? It's really easy to be discouraged too if you're a little negative, but if you're kind of be like, oh shit, I just got worked by a little 5-year-old kid, then you're like, I still got a ways to go, and you keep wanting to grind and get better. And then, so what's funny is, when I first visited Japan, right, it was 2013, and I started studying in the fall of 2010. And of course, when you start studying, you can't really say anything for at least like a year or so, right? Any full like actual conversations. So by the time I went, I had conversational level at a lower conversational level, and I went to my girlfriend's family's house, or grandma's house, for Obon, which is like their August. It's like a Japanese cultural family like type of holiday. I mean, there's more to that, but I went for Obon, and she had a little cousin who was like 5 at the time, maybe 6. And he would talk to me because he's like, initially when you start speaking Japanese, you're like, konnichiwa, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Your basic words and skills, it seems like you can speak. But then as soon as like conversations start getting detailed or complicated or something, then your limits start to show, right? And so this little kid is just like asking me questions, and I'm just like, what does that word mean? And like, to a little kid, right? I'm an adult, aka somebody that should be knowing things. So when a little kid is asked by an adult, like, what does that word mean? It blows their mind. And so he's just like, he's like staring at me like it means, he tried explaining to me, and it really put him in a spot where he was trying to explain Japanese words to a foreign guy in Japanese. And it was the most interesting situation. And I was like, man, only language learning can you have that type of experience. It's really, really cool. So I know I kind of went on like a whole tangent there, Choice, but basically what I'm trying to say is we were all at the level you are now. You will get better. There are people that are way above me now, that were at the level I am and that were at the level you are. But it's just a matter of time and grind, man. Time and grind is the name of the game. Menarik yaろ? 確かにヘクトルさん、ちょっと聞き取りにくいというか分かりにくいか。うん。なんかさ、俺多分 YouTube でビデオを作ったと思うんだけど、公園で日本に住んでた時、公園でなんか運動してて、子供にいきなり話しかけられて、話したらなんかすごい集中して聞かないといけないなと思った。So I understand totally what you're talking about. Fahad giving 10 out of 10 advice. Momo, I thought you had left. Yeah. I'm trying, man. It's just from my own failures and experiences. で、しかも5歳なんか子供の意味なんか全然考えてないだろう。そう。だから本当になんかなんていうの？哲学的に面白いみたいな。子供がなんか意味って何って感じになるでしょ。なんか they just know the word. They don't understand that words have meanings and you gotta explain these meanings to things. Like they just know things. So it's very interesting. そうだね。手加減してないね。Yeah. Momo, exactly. That's so freaking true. So, like I said before, like when I was like earlier in the stream where I messed this kanji up. Whoops, that's ugly. I messed this kanji up even though I've been learning it for months and months now as how to write it. So you're going to have good days, you're going to have bad days. And you just got to know that's the name of the game. 健康の康 Healthy. By the way, Hector-san, if you want, I've posted a link of my community Discord at the top too, and that's where we're everyone's kind of chess chatting and just doing stuff, whatever, speaking Japanese or whatever. Sometimes we do voice chats as well. You're more than welcome to join if you'd like.
か、夏。
か、夏。なんだっけ、なんで夏だけいつも忘れてしまうんだろうな。あ、思い出した。夏。Summer. 発展の点、広げる。発展の点、広げる。ああ、惜しかったな。Was it spread? Expand. 発展 progress. あ、お願いします。Until you're asked by a foreigner something like, why do you place the noun after the verb when it's supposed to be before? Yeah. Oh my god. And that's when you get a lot of respect for like linguists, because these are things you just innately know, and to break it down and explain, you realize it's a whole nother ball game. It's a whole skill. And I remember one of the first, it's a pretty typical question, but I had never been asked this type of question before, when a Japanese kid, like a middle school kid, he's like, I love English, but I don't understand. What is the difference between watch, see, and look? Can you please tell me? And I was just like, dude, it's like 8:30 a.m. I haven't had my coffee yet. You're blowing my mind. Like, it's, you get asked those type of questions a lot when you're teaching in Japan. So just an FYI, if anyone ever interacts in that type of situation.
重、超、重い。
重超重い weight heavy 重力貴重ああ貴重
写、写る。
写写る写真 reflect copy かthere was that really interesting description someone gave about the order of adjectives in English. Oh, you know what's crazy, Taz? That you mentioned that. I was asked that question just a couple weeks ago and I was like, what the hell are you talking about? There's no order for language or for adjectives. And then someone broke it down. There was like an article that broke it down. I was like, holy crap. It's like, right. It blew my mind. Oh, that's a really interesting way to look at it, Choice. That's super interesting. Spider-Man, maybe, yeah. のっぺさん、今日本に入国できないよ。開けてくれ。OK、これちょっと開くね。タズさん。これあれでしょ？その順番。これめちゃくちゃ面白い。みんなこれ見て。Watch this. Or look at this. It is my favorite big old square blue Italian wool door mat. If you change the order of these words, it stops making sense. So it's my favorite old big. Like, it's not that it's quote unquote wrong. It's weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you say it's my favorite square old Italian big blue, it just sounds like a kid putting words together. But then when you naturally say it, you say big old square blue Italian wool doormat. Isn't that strange? And the specific words are size, age, shape, color, origin, material, what it's used for. That freaking blew my mind. Ima Noppe-san no のっぺさんの前に英語喋ってる人いるってこと？海外から来てる人いるの？いや、多分な、今、日本に住んでいる外国人かな。なあ、これすごいな、みんな。I thought this was really interesting. Thanks for the link post, Taz. LMAO なんかさ、わらってあるじゃん、のっぺさん。で、なんか、わらの代わりにみんなたまに草って書くじゃん。そんな感じかな。そう、大爆笑みたいな。はい、続きますね。株式会社の株、週。株、週、ストック。結構、観光客っぽかったっぽいけど、あ、そうなんだ。いや、でもさ、USJ だったらみんな観光客っぽくない？ 特に USJ 行ったことない人。わかんないけど。Yeah, no, Momo, me too. It's interesting. You know what's also another interesting thing is internet culture with different languages. That's also another whole other thing. 応援の縁。応援の Oh my god 完全に忘れた。ちょっと待って。応援の縁。これか。おお、いけた。なんとなくいけた。すごい。応援の縁。アシスタンス。しん、降る、触れる。しん、降る、触れる。これ、なんだっけな。ああ、惜しかったね。ちょっともうちょっと一回書き順を確認します。みんなよく起きてるね。なんか遅いのに時間的には。ありがとう。Thank you so much for being in the chat, guys. I appreciate y'all talking. I know it's super late. It's 1:30 in Central Time, so that means for my Canadian family in Toronto, it's 2:30. Vancouver, I think it's Pacific time, so it might be 11:30. Am I right, Taz? Ah, choice. I appreciate you guys. Thumbs up or likes and thumbs up are always appreciated. ああ、そういうこと？のっぺさん、ちょっと面白いんだけど、イギリスで地下鉄のことを tube って言いますよ。面白くない？いや、don't, Momo, don't. 剣、弦、いや、嫌い。剣、弦、oh shit, いや、嫌い。This doesn't look right. I'm gonna try again. We did it! 嫌い。オーストラリアのことはよくわかんないんだけどね。ちょっと。そうだよ。tube と言いますよ。 YouTube みたいなね。確かに。なんかイギリスだと、鉄道とかはトゥーだと思います。あ、やっぱパシフィックタイムだね、タスさん。面白いなね。そうだね。テレビのことを、テリ。そうだね、テリというね。しかも綴りも違うよな。なんか I の代わりに Y とかよく使う。タイヤのことを、タイヤを書くとか。で、R before E。So like, fiber って言ったら、イギリスで fiber 書くみたいな。つまり YouTube はあなたの地下鉄ということが。面白いな。言葉遊びか。親父ギャグか、のっぺさん。でも、tube ね、古い言い方なんだけど、昔、テレビのことを tube と言ってたね。catch it on, like watch it on the tube とか。だから、YouTube means 君がやってるテレビみたいな。あなたがやってるテレビみたいな感じ。あ、そうなんだ、タズさん。やっぱりイギリスの影響されてるよね。樹木の樹。樹木の樹。ああ、これはいらんか。Look at this miss. Because I had this part right here, the whole freaking thing is wrong. Isn't that annoying? Let me do it again. Jumoku no Ju. おー、そうなんだ。面白いな。God damn it. I hate this. Sorry, Choice. You always keep me honest, man. Okay, here we go. So what I was saying was, I wrote Jumoku no Ju, and I wrote it like this. Ugh, that's so ugly. One more time, one more time. But the Jumoku no Ju doesn't have this line. And because of that, the whole thing is wrong. In actuality, it's like this. That. Silly mistakes. なんか写真のっけてます。自分がディスコード。お願いします。のっぺさん。見たいね、USJ。ばあさんの書いてる。見えないけど。ごめん、ヘクターさん。なんかさ、俺、いろんな画面ってスクリーンがあるんだけど、これは復習スクリーンで、これは新しい漢字を勉強しているスクリーンで、これはフラッシュカード作るスクリーン。で、みんなになんか、ウェブサイトだからなんかそういうものを見せたかったら、フラッシュカードのスクリーンいつも出すんだけど、戻すことはいつも忘れてしまうよね。でも、チョイスさんがいつも直してくれる。気づかない。音とかいるよね。8点の点。広げる。8点の点。これはさっき間違ったね。あれ間違った。もう一回書こう。expand。
代、代わり。
代、代わり。Another type of kanji that gives me a lot of trouble, and this is probably just because I have really shitty handwriting in general, is kanji that ends up being kind of free form in the sense that it's like not a straight line or something like that. Like if I write if I write, I always use this kanji as an example. Watashi, it's very straightforward. This, right? But when it comes to kanji that are like dai kawari, and then this part right here, this part is easy. Even this part is easy. This part, that's hard for me because like I said, my handwriting is trash. And so it always, and then this thing, that is always really hard for me. I just kind of made my own little squiggly version for people to understand, but I just have terrible handwriting, man.タスさん読んでないな読んでないな読まなきゃやばい
送金の送、送る。
あ、苦手、タスさんも苦手なんだよかった、仲間いたそう exactly その通りあれこれいるっけ遠いの感じにいるかなうんいるこれねこれマジで書きにくいなannoying まあしょうがないかとりあえずまあ全部タイプするから多分OK
記録の6。
記録の6 record あれちょっとはあちょっと暑いなそうだねどうせ読めるから大丈夫だけどさなんか俺の彼女はちょっと意地悪だからいつもなバカにされる笑われるそれは恥ずかしいな笑われたら恥ずかしい record yes
どう動く。
どう動くmove Oh, dude, I didn't even notice 3 likes. Thank you so much, everybody, for the likes, the ines. I always appreciate those. 皆さん、いいねありがとうございました。
社会の社、やしろ。
社会の社。と、ファーさんの彼女、年下。そうだね。3つ下。現代の日本人で書ける人の方が少ないんじゃないそうだ。そうらしいな。面白いやろあ、チョイさんもう寝るわかったわかった。ありがとうね、来てくれて。お疲れ様。おやすみ。またね、チョイさん。模様のも、棒。模様のも。模様のも。これかなおなんかいけた。ナイス。pattern だったっけこれ。Yeah, pattern. も、棒、模様。規模、scale。今、コンマキ記憶が残ってるからなんか記事を読んでみた そうだね。じゃあ復習終わったら今日は新しい漢字を勉強することをちょっとやめて、記事とか読もうかな。彼女さんは関西、よくわかんない。ヘクターさん。なんでわかったの？名前なんだ。なんか正直言うと、のっぺさん、俺名前の読み方はちょっと全然わかんないよね。普通の読み方だったらいいけど、でもさ、珍しい読み方もあるじゃん。それは多分読めないと思う。しん、降る、触れる。wave, shake, 申告、進行、promotion、手を振る。
こう、行、行く、行う、行く。
銀行、行く、行う。行、一行、二行。ファードさんの喋り方は予想した。すごいな、ヘクトーさん。そうだよ。関西人です。姫路出身。その、侵入のことは難しいなって話。侵入。その右側のやつ、書きづらい。ちなみにヘクトーさんって日本行ったことある？ありそうなんだけどね、普通の。普通に。カットの塔、富士。カットの塔、富士。ウィステリアフラワー。だね。ちょっともっと大きく書こうか。あれ？間違った。もう一回書こう。なんか、動画せしてるじゃん。What's happening? Why can't I remember this? Oh, これか。There we go. カットの塔、富士。おお、そうなんだ。てか今日本にいるってこと？ネクターさん。ああ、A みたいに書こう。おお、そうなんだ。ヘクターさんすごいじゃん。どこに住んでるの？
長、長、長い。
ちょっと待って。超おさ長い。long。
子供の子、し、つ。
し、分子。子供。つってなんだろうな。し、せ、施す。これと、これと、これかな。あ、いけた。ナイス。これ今まで結構間違ってたね。在日、そうだね。在日アメリカ人ということになりますね。ビザはお持ちですか？静岡県か。いいね。友達、なんか何人か静岡出身なんだけど。羨ましいな。てかさ、6年って長いね、ヘクターさん。If you don't mind me asking, どんな仕事やってるの？ああ、のっぺさん、いいこと知ったね。なんかさ、永住あったら、在日の代わりになんて言うの？ 自死しふ伏せ伏せ施す樹木の樹木のこれさっき間違ったやつや。英語を教えたり軍人ね働いてる。おおすごい。永住権持ってるんだ。すげえな。ああ結婚してるんだ。いいね。そうだね。日本人と言えるよね。
万、番、よろず。
万番1万円の番や。1万の番。10,000。say 整う。おー、say 整う。これよく間違ってるやつや。奥さんがそこ出身だからでしょうか。静岡いいね。でも富士山もいつも見えるし、東京も近いし、整整う。大衆の州。これなんかね面白い感じだな。州。いいねヘクターさん。いい理由だね。俺3年しか住んでな住ま住んだことないけど日本には。でも京都に住んでて、京都も全くそんな感じですよね。なんか田舎となんか郊外的な感じ。小さい都会みたいな。タイわざと。タイわざこれ昨日間違ったけど今日は間違わん。これか。ちょっと汚いけど京都も好き。寿司はいいね。好きなんだ。よかったね。京都はまあ楽しかったけどね。小さい米軍基地がある。おおそうなんだ。よう養う。よう養うはなんだっけ。よう養う。栄養のようだから、栄養のようだからこうかな。なんかいけた。すごい。ふう。マジで暑いな今日は。どうした？エアコンついてるのかな。
民族の族。
民族の族。 家族、民族。御殿場有名だね。米軍基地でね。正直言うと俺米軍基地についてあんまり分かんないよな。日本の。海外町。海外町。No, no, no. Nice. City, town. K つぐ。K つぐ。K つぐはこれでしょ。すごい、ヘクターさん、俺もいつもこの勉強終わったら犬の散歩するから、なんか今びっくりして、なんでヘクターさんが初めてなのにしてるんだろうなと思ってた。ヘクターさんお疲れ様でした。来てくれてありがとう。また時間のある時ぜひ来てくださいね。今日はちょっと遅い、始めるのは遅かったけど、なんか大体10時半とか、テキサスの10時半に、夜の11時半、10時半とか11時ぐらいに始まるから、それは日本の、昼12時半ぐらいになるかな。なので、時間のあるときぜひまた来てください。継続、引き続き、継続。
は、りん。
おお。指輪、一輪車。お願いします。Thanks again for dropping by, Hector. It was nice talking to you. ほう、ほう、保つ。ほう、ほう、保つ。あ、保険の方でしょ ?protect。
天、天。
天丼。アマテラス。王、応じる。王、応じる。応援の王でしょ ?assist か。satisfy。応援、応じる。
女、女、女。
女、woman。
急、急ぐ。
急、急ぐ。hurry。
以下のい。
Oh。以下、以上。
入、入る、入れる。
enter。し、志す、志し。し、志す、志。good intention。志願。次元か、次元。aspiration。津波の津、しん。 いつつか。心身だった。interesting.
う、ゆ、右。
右。right. なんで思い入れあるのタズさん。へえ、柄。これ、新しいね。OK。汚ねえな。pattern。傷、傷、痛む。傷、傷、痛む。wound。傷、傷、痛む。刑事の刑。日本のゲームを本格的にやってる時に初めてセーブが保存って書くとおー、そうだね。いいね。本格的にやってる時にそうだね。保存。うんうん。俺、そのゲームじゃなくてパソコンで初めて知った。その保存の書き方。整、整う。うわ、首が。うわ、もう2時だね。整、整う。put in order。博物館の博、バク。でも、いいね、タスさん、それは。ちなみに、どのゲームだったか覚えてるかな？賞、称える。節、節、不死。鬼武武器の武の武者。鬼武者。なんていう、何のゲームやろうな。俺知ってるかな？オプス。鬼武者。ああ、これ見たことあるやつだね。てかさ、PS2 なのにちょっと結構綺麗だね。本当に PS2 なの？ Graphics, the graphics are so nice. That's incredible. PS2 really was an amazing console. 反射の射、いる。最後の漢字はいっぱい間違ってるね。すごく、あ、そうなんだ。いいな。 筋肉の筋、筋。改善の善、良い。黙、黙る。やっぱり今日は新しい漢字を学ぶ場合じゃないな。ちょっとミスが多すぎて、ちょっと復習しないとな。言、言、厳しい、おごそか。あ、間違った。言、言、厳しい、おごそか。脱、脱ぐ、脱げる。わあ、全然覚えてないな、今日は。今日っていうか、これ、習ったばっかりだからかな。春、瞬く。出た。瞬く。手紙を書くところ。そうだね。日本語で書いたことないな。てか正直言うと、日本語で、なんか、文字、漢字一個ずつしか書いたことないと思う。なんか文章とかで使ったことない。手で書くときな。中華料理のか、け。へ、え、がら。刑事の刑。博物館の博、博。あー、そうだね。まあ、確かに、ちょっと覚えにくいと思うんだけどさ、でもなんかパターンがあるんじゃない？例えばさ、今、何覚えるとか書いたじゃん。なんとなくわかる。わかる多分間違えるかもしれないけど、でも大体わかるって感じやな。でも考えたことなかったな。やっぱりちょっと練習した方がいいか。しかもさ、なんか普通にタイプもしてるから、なんかメールとかな。だからそれでもうちょっと勉強になってるかな。賞を称える。まあね、今、口だけなんだけどな。You know?なんか正直言うとやったことないからさ、まあ、意識したことないか。いつもタイプだけしてるから。わかんないよね。 なんかさ、今は文字だけ勉強してるんだけど、そろそろ vocabulary も勉強した方がいいかなと思って、vocabulary のフラッシュカードとか作った方がいいかな。節、節、節。うん。そうそう。やっぱり vocabulary は大事だね。めんどくさいな、勉強するのは5位か。ありがとう、ありがとう。覚えとこう。5位か。なんかさ、和製英語で普通に、ボボキャブラリーとか使うじゃん、日本語で。だから語彙とか言ったら、なんか、語彙ってことしてるんだって言われそうだね。反射の射、いる。改善の善、良い。黙、黙る。厳、言、厳しい、おごそか。厳しい。また忘れてしまったかな。うん。ボキャブラリー。そうそうそうそう。さて、疲れてしまったので、僕はこれから。ありがとう、タヤさん。俺も多分、今日は復習終わったら、もうあと4文字しか残ってないんだけど、終わったらもう多分落ちようかなと思ってるから、あの、遅い時間本当にありがとう。ずっと最後までいてくれて。楽しかったし、またゆっくり話しましょうね。いえいえ、来てくれてありがとう。おやすみ。脱、脱ぐ、脱げる。春、瞬く。ウィンク、瞬く。瞬間。刑事の刑。punishment。厳、言、厳しい、おごそか。脱、脱ぐ、脱げる。All right. So that is it for the evening, guys. Almost pretty much a 2 hour stream, right? 1 hour 58 minutes. Um, Lots of conversation, lots of interesting chatter. I had a great time today. As I always do. You guys always make it super fun. Um, I will likely not be on tomorrow just because I'm going to Austin, hang out with some friends, have some dinner and stuff. Um, but I'll be back Sunday. I'll be back Sunday again to stream the usual time. Thanks again for watching. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you in a couple of days. Take care.